Well, I must say that in the first instance, I feel humbled to be appreciated by an institution such as the University of Trinidad has grown into. I must thank the Almighty, and I do hope that I am using enough of the talents that He has given me. I don't want to go back to heaven when I go to carry back any talents, so I'm hoping that I'm not deficient in my delivery. But I want to devote this award actually to East Dry River, because I was born in St. Paul Street and I continue to be part of the St. Paul Street community. And it pains me at some of the things that are taking place there now, and I want to suggest that if this award can light some fire, some candle in the hearts of some of the young people there, then I couldn't do any more. So that I am humbled, and as I said, I really want, and to not only to the East Dry River area, but also to the steel band movement, because my total involvement in community and carnival and so on began through the steel band movement. You know, I sat on the platform this afternoon looking at the wide variety of courses offered by the University of Trinidad and Tobago, and I did have an idea as to what their vision was, and I'm seeing it coming to pass, because here you had education having the bulk, the education degree having the bulk of graduates, but you tie that in to a whole number of other disciplines which are solely required in Trinidad and Tobago at this point in time. What I see UTT doing is developing a program of activities, a program of disciplines, a program of turning out candidates in areas which are needed in Trinidad and Tobago. For instance, that marine and coastal program that is being developed here is absolutely necessary in an island nation such as we are, so that the more they can spread, and that in itself is education. I know that they have done quite a lot of work in the sporting field also, the sporting discipline, which is part of education, and I am seeing where the physical education department is being broadened. Sports management is also being attended to, so that what Trinidad needs now is a cadre of people, young people, who are disciplined enough to attend to some of the problems that we have. The problems cannot be attended to in isolation. The problems have to be attended to in a multifaceted way. And what the University of Trinidad and Tobago is doing is spreading its wings out to culture, to sports, to education, and to other disciplines, which means that the UTT is turning out an army of responsible citizens. Because when I look at some of the lecturers you have on the faculty, I know of their strengths, and I know that they are producing people who will understand the value of contributing to the nation development, to the national development, who will understand that the receipt of education is not only for your personal use, but for delivery to the wider society. And this is what I am seeing coming from the University of Trinidad and Tobago. And therefore, I am again very, very pleased that the University of Trinidad and Tobago saw something in what I've been trying to do, and have extended a hand of appreciation to me as a result of that. In dealing with my charges, and here I am not only talking about the students in school, because I've been out of school now officially for about 20 years. But the people whom I mentor, the people who I meet in the various other areas where I still work, and even young teachers, you see, in my discussions with them, what I try to imbue in them is a sense of what service is all about, and therefore I guide them very quietly, without having to give instructions, very quietly, into understanding that whatever you have taken into your system via education, whether it be formal or informal education, It's not really yours. It is to be transferred to others. So you learn in order to help people. And that's the message I always try to give to children under my charge, teachers who are under my charge at some point in time, in the pan world, in the carnival world at the moment. In fact, right now we are doing a program which I've started in the National Carnival Commission called the transmission of carnival arts through education. What we're doing here now is tying up the National Carnival Commission, the mass players, the panmen, the calypsonians, and the teachers, the practitioners of the art of teaching in the schools, tying it up so that they can transfer that knowledge to our young people coming forward. So to give advice overtly, I would think that people with whom I've interacted, if I have created an influence on them, then that should give them the resolve to follow in my footsteps. If I'm so bold as to say I can get people to follow in my footsteps. But I try to be a role model. I try to mentor people. I try to live a life which they can see as one that they want to live also.